Nothing. I just turned the mic on. There we go. Hello!
Hello, chat. We were bragging about how autistic we were.
It's true. Me at work, also me watching Heat and Stream. Conclusion. I'll let you decide whether it's worth it or not.
I hope it is. Goodness.
It's Thursday already. Yeah, so, okay. So I did say that these would be on Thursdays, but I wanted our dear Mortis to join us, and today was the only available day this week he was off of work.
Yeah. I'm special like that.
Oh, I can't take
I'm autistic.
It is Thursday, my dudes. Yeah.
It's Thursday, my dudes. Goodness.
So
you can do my @ in the title if you'd like.
Yeah, I didn't know that until now. I'll do that. I'll append that. Hang on.
Goggers.
Extra interview stream. Well, this is gonna be the interview stream this week.
Yeah.
Next week, I'll tell you preemptively, because next week is gonna be Brooke!
Brooke! We stand Brooke in this household. Brooke is amazing. Uh-oh.
There you are. Pingus Mongus Gamer. Yeah, I did it!
Yay, it's me!
I had to use my Eldritch powers, and I did it.
All I got is really is a cult with a franchise.
Thank you for the resub, Wandering! My ass is not beating the sleepy allegations, but I have joined a new D&D campaign, and we're doing session 0 this Thursday. Yeah, I'm excited!
Nice.
I hope you have fun. So, Mortis.
Yes, hello. Hi.
Would you like to introduce yourself to the chat who might not have met you before?
Yes, I would love to. Hi, hello. My name is Mortimer Wolf, but you can call me Mortis. I am your friendly neighborhood werewolf with your dad's music taste. I'm a variety streamer. I am also a trans streamer. So, I am also very fucking autistic. Which is why I'm here!
So for context, the two of us now have this bit because we first met in person at MomoCon last time, right? And we were sitting in the airport for like 2 hours next to our bags, and at one point we just started doing that fucking the TikTok audio, the oi, oi, ooh, oi. Like for like a good 2 minutes straight, and then there was just a pause, and Mortis just looks at me and goes, "God, we're fucking autistic."
Because we are. Also, hateful. Yes, I love Queen, and I do occasionally listen to AC/DC.
I like Queen. I love Queen. I saw them in concert.
It's really good. Fucking lucky.
It was great. I had a great time. Fucking oh god.
I
What's
love that for you.
What's the guitarist's name? I can't think of it off the top of my head. The one who's he's the one who's the astrophysicist.
Oh god, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of his name, but I remember during the second half of the show, he came out in a Minnesota Wilds jersey because we saw him at the Staples Center, I think, in St. Paul, and the crowd went fucking bonkers. I also saw Adam Lambert come out in a two-piece pink lame suit, covered in rhinestones with a huge piece of rose embroidery on the back. And he walked out, he did, I think that was his outfit for Killer Queen. And then he followed it up immediately by going, "I think this is the gayest outfit any of you have ever seen." And I was like, damn, you sure are right, Adam. Good for him, good for him.
Sorry, I've gone a bit quiet. I'm still fucking.
Your taxes can wait!
I they're done right. Listen, I may look like a punk, but I'm a pussy.
He is afraid of the neo government IRS, the neo IRS.
I am not fucking with the IRS. Listen, there are some things that I will and will not fuck with. The IRS is not one of them. Okay, but I think I finished it. I think we're good.
So
Okay.
I'll start with the same preemptive questions. So are you formally diagnosed?
I am not formally diagnosed. No.
No. So then how did you discover that you possessed the tism?
So, well, okay. It was kind of a gradual thing. Like, so I kind of started learning about it, I think 2015 was when I went full Tumblr baddie, I think.
Ooh, yeah, as did so many of us.
Oh yeah, God. So, from... No, I feel like... Hold on. I'm so bad with numbers. I'm so sorry.
Me too, baby!
So... No, I think... I didn't really come to terms with the fact that I was autistic until, like, recently. Like, past 3 years recently, right? But I always knew that I had, like, ADD, ADHD, you know? Just because of the type of struggles that I was having in school. And, you know, we had a culinary teacher who was obsessed with, like... I'm not going to say political shite, but, like, he had very strong opinions about, like, oh, the chemicals in foods are making the frogs gay, you know? Except it was the chemicals in food are making the kids autistic. So he would show a lot of, like, food videos, and then he would link it up to, like, symptoms of, like, ADD, ADHD, autism, and things like that.
Public schools
really
are
nice
wild.
guy, weirdly enough. Oh, fucking... It was, listen, it was an unusual school, unusual fucking teacher. He did get fired eventually.
I saw defeat Neo TurboTax in the fucking chat.
I did it. I won. But, no, so I was kind of familiar with, like, what my symptoms were, as well as, like, what I was being told. Kind of symptoms were from my crazy fucking teacher.
So you were not formally diagnosed, you were casually diagnosed.
I was very casually diagnosed by a culinary teacher who is also a coach.
Welcome to the American public school system.
Yeah. Fun fact about the school that I went to, the street it was on was called Trans World, so fucking the stars have aligned.
It's true.
But no, yeah. So from there, I kind of just, you know, I was aware of what I was. I had the classic issues in school. And then recently, you know, I've just started coming to terms with the fact that, oh, no, wait, I am autistic.
So my second question, because it's going to lead into a combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell here, is how long have you identified as being trans?
Okay. God, these fucking numbers. So, I hit my Homestuck phase in 2011. Right? No. No, it was 2010.
I've never... No, that's it. That's it. That's all I...
No, because I was... No, because Homestuck wasn't the one that did it.
I'm so sorry. There's nothing that's quite like... When did you discover you were trans? Well, I hit my Homestuck phase in 2011. Like, yeah, that's it. There we go.
I mean...
Okay.
So, here's the thing. I've always... Like, okay.
Oh my fucking god.
I always knew that there was something not wrong, but off about me in relation to, like, the other people that I was around at school and stuff, right? It's just I didn't have a name for it. I just thought, oh, I'm like a tomboy or something. Because that's what, like, my parents would ask me and shit as well.
Wondering,
So then-
I keep seeing people say shit like this. What the fuck is in that comic?
Good question. I never actually read it. I just participated in the fandom.
Imagine what would have happened.
So many worse things, I think.
Imagine you'd have cycled all the way back around.
Yeah. But so okay. I had kind of a weird phase 2011, 2012, 2013. And then I remember, so this was back when I still had some modicum of faith. I remember asking my parents, was I meant to be born a boy, or is this like correct? Was this God's plan? And yeah, of course, the response you'd expect from that is the classic fundy evangelical response you get from that.
Typically.
Yeah. And then one day, I was playing Minecraft with a friend, and this friend explained to me, oh yeah, no, I'm trans, I go by he, him pronouns. So I was like, okay, I remember this was like 8th grade. And then one day I just decided, you know what? Haha, I've been lying to you all. I go by he, him pronouns. Hee hee hoo hoo. And ever since then, I've been like, but yeah, this is it.
So what you're telling me? What? So you were not a man pretending to be a girl on the internet. You were an AFAB pretending to be a man pretending to be a girl on the internet.
For a while, yeah. And then I just said, fuck it. No more.
You know what? I love that. I love that that's your story.
And the reason why I like lied about, because this was a very specific thing that I would tell people as well. I would say, oh, you know, I know how I sound. I am just a guy with a vocal condition, because I didn't want to experience transphobia. And surprisingly enough, it worked most of the time. Oh my god.
I have a
was in
fucking medical disorder, you
shit.
piece of shit. So good.
What the fuck you? That's the weirdest part about it all. It worked. Like, there was some question of like, oh, haha, you sound weird. But it was always like, oh, no, that's Mortis. That's a dude. And it was weirdly reassuring, but, yeah, you know.
It was you told me like when we first started talking, like you were like, oh, he him pronouns, and I was like, oh, cool, and I just accepted it as is the way. And then we spoke for the first time, and every fiber of me went, trans, got it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It happens more often than you think with me, where I'll meet somebody like over text chat and they'll tell me like, oh, I'm a guy, and I'll be like, okay, cool, and like I just won't question it, because like, why the fuck would I? And then I'll speak to them over like Discord or something, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see the score now.
Yeah.
So my other question, this is something I've always kind of wanted to ask you. How do you feel, or do you feel that being neurodivergent has affected your, like, the way that you perceive your gender? Because, like, I've heard a couple of people, a couple of neurospicy individuals, such as myself, because as a non-binary person, I feel like my autism does actually play a little bit of a part.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I don't really think it did. Only because, like, again, it wasn't until like 2020 that I started accepting the fact that I am autistic. You know, so I don't really think it did, but also that's something that probably down the line I'm going to think about for the next 15 years and then realize, oh my god, Pepe Sylvia, the dots have connected.
Because, like, it was one of those things where, because, like, for example, like, because I perceive things like what about a person's important differently, I never, it's why, like, it took me so long. Because, like, legitimately, like, it was not a bit when you and Yoon were sitting down and telling me, like, they're like, you know, they're like, say that again? And I would be like, yeah. And then I'd repeat it, and you guys would go, that's not a thing that cis women say, Heaton. And I'm like, what? And they'd be like, no, that's a trans thing. And I'm like, it is? I thought everybody was like that. It's like, I thought most people didn't care. I thought people, like, give a shit about shit like that? And they're like, yeah, they do. I'm like, oh. So,
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, so I feel like stuff like that, because I don't perceive, like, I guess I never gave a shit about, like, the societal or, like, the social, like, gender cues or, like, societal, like, gender shit. Like, I just never give a fuck about it. And, like, it just didn't interest me, and I didn't care how I was perceived on that spectrum ever. So I just was like, I mean, I don't know. I think that a lot of this, like, I've said before that being autistic has made the weird behavior that I've had my whole life of, like, I really don't give a fuck about, like, most of the, like, social niceties that you have to do, because it all feels kind of artificial, right? So, like...
Yeah, so I see what you mean. I think part of that could be autism. I think another part of it could be, like, a difference in upbringing. Because I was raised very, very, like, religious. Like, when I was a kid, I was in it, you know? And even now, those, like, they matter to me less, but I'm still very aware of, like, the societal norm, especially when it comes to gender and such. And that's still something that I'm trying to unlearn, but I do think that's, like, a difference of, like, upbringing and stuff.
Yeah, I would say so as well, because, again, I was raised in a household where a lot of that shit was not enforced. Like, I remember one of the big developmental things for me was when I'd watch, like, sitcoms as a kid, and the mother and the father have the, like, well, she told me not to go drinking with the or she told me she wouldn't care if I go drinking with the boys, but, which means she does care, right? Which means, like, XYZ. I kept looking at my parents, and I'm like, that's dumb. Like, why wouldn't you... I was like, people don't really do that. I'm like, that's for comedic effect. People don't do that. Because my parents didn't do that. Like, neither of them did. Like, if my dad wanted to do something, and my mom didn't want him to do it, she'd just tell him. She'd just be like, if you go do that, it'll piss me off, don't do that. And she wouldn't say don't. Like, she'd be like, she's like, you can go do whatever you want, you're a grown man, but no, I won't be happy about it. But, like, yeah, so, like, and then I realized that my parents were both also neurodivergent, so...
I mean, hey. Yeah.
So I was like, this is what being raised in the autism household is like.
Sounds about right.
So I talked about this with Crafty. Do you have the suspicion? Who do you think is the sussy imposter amongst your parents?
Oh, my father, 100%. I give him shit about it constantly.
And
he's it's so funny. he'll do something, and then he'll talk about like an experience or something that he has, and every time it sounds like a symptom of autism. So I'll just say, you know what that sounds like? And he's just like, oh, God damn it. And I say, that, you know, that's a symptom of autism. And he gets so mad because he knows I'm right. This has been going on for about a year now.
Social cue exists. Me. I'll pretend I didn't see that. Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
Women are better at lying. See, that's the thing too. I don't think it's lying. It's because like we talked about this. Yeah, we talked about this last stream. Mm-hmm. Is the reason that it's so much harder to diagnose autism in women is because we are taught, we're taught how to behave. Like men don't really have the same, when you're growing up, boys don't really have the same like societal coaching that you get as a girl. Mm-hmm. Like you have to, when you're AFAB, like they teach you like this is how you behave, this is how you act, this is how you should be. Mm-hmm. And that's patriarchy. But we're not talking about that today.
That is another stream.
That's another stream. Yeah, societal coaching is a factor, I feel like. I agree. It defo is, because as a girl you get a different amount of different kind of societal coaching. So girls learn how to mask easier and sooner than boys do. Mm-hmm. So like, so it's harder. And then I mentioned this last stream too, and I think this is interesting. Autism in women, in AFABs, is more commonly diagnosed as bipolar disorder. And bipolar disorder in AMABs is more commonly diagnosed as autism. Mm-hmm. Which I think is super interesting, because the symptoms present differently.
Yeah.
Because the symptoms present differently, and society teaches you how to respond to those emotions and those symptoms differently. I think that's super interesting.
I think it is. Because I don't... How do I say this? I don't want to say that, like, sometimes some symptoms of autism are taught, but I do think, you know, sometimes if you are, you know, brought up in a neurodivergent household, there are some things that you learn that are perhaps symptoms of autism, you know?
Mm-hmm. As somebody who unintentionally was, yeah, like some of the behaviors I have, and some of like my symptoms, like things that I've learned later on in life that were symptoms of autism, are just things my parents did.
Yeah. So, and it's not just with autism either. So, okay, here's a weird one. And I'm sorry, this has nothing to do with autism, but my father is like blind, right? Like legally blind. Mm-hmm. So he has some of his he has some of his vision, but not all of it. Mm-hmm. But okay, this is gonna sound a bit funky, but he does operate the oven from time to time.
That feels like a bad idea.
It does, but it hasn't failed us yet. Oh my god, fuck, what was I gonna say? Hold on, just give me a second.
Your father, who is blind, operates the oven from time to time.
We have a 1940s Wedgwood, so it's one of the ones where you have to, like, light it. Mm-hmm. Like, you have to open the oven and light it. Mm-hmm. And the way he would tell if the oven got lit or not would be that he listens to it.
Yeah, you hear the sound the fire makes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I didn't realize that I could just look in the oven, so I would always, like, listen for if the oven was lit.
Yeah.
That's just what I.
That's just what you do. That's just what I do. That's just how you do it. My parents are like that all the time. There's lots of little things that I'll do them, and then Brooke and Justin will look at me and go, "Why do you do it like that?" And I'm like, "Because that's the way I learned how to do it. It's more complicated."
Yeah. Sorry, just to answer a question in chat. Black 979. The failing role is that my father doesn't operate the oven anymore.
True.
I mean, he doesn't anymore. He doesn't.
I'm not
We
gonna
don't let
comment.
him.
I'm not gonna comment on my interactions with you, but I could tell you were on the spectrum. It wasn't a guess, it was a sense. I mean, yeah. No, it's not even, like, that's not even a dig. I'm very transparent about it. Because I don't, I mask so rarely. I don't bother. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, good for you, honestly.
I mean, there's certain things I do differently in certain, like, friend groups. Like, but, like, I don't know. I think it's partly because I was raised in the household I was raised in. That, like, my mom would take me by the shoulders and be like, no, don't pretend. It's gonna wear you out. It's gonna be sad. And then it's gonna make you sad. And then when you show them later, if they don't like it and they leave, then that's gonna make you sad. If you're gonna make friends with people who like you the way that you are. So I'm like, oh,
True,
damn,
exactly.
You're sure right. And so I just didn't. It's probably why I got bullied so much.
Oh.
I don't really care either. It's an unspoken acknowledgement on both sides. It's true. This is okay. This is a.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you can ask because this is gonna be a different topic.
Okay. Is there like a gaydar version for autism?
Yes!
Is there a term for that? Because I feel like
We sense each other like stand users. What is masking? I can guess, but I don't want to assume. So masking is when you like hide your. It's when you hide your symptoms, or like when you. But the best way to think about it is it's when you pretend to be normal. It's when you like for example, one of the things I have is that I do, and I talked about this in the other stream, is I have echolalia, where if I think something is funny, I'll repeat it. And it's like not doing that, being consciously aware of how loud I'm being, making a point to not talk about certain things or talk about things a particular way. Like, but I don't, I used to have to do it, and I don't like to. It wears me the fuck out, so I just kind of don't. But that's probably why a lot of people who don't like me think that I'm a lot, is because I am, because I don't mask, I don't pretend, I don't hold it in, because it's cringe, and it just makes me sad.
Man, I wish I were cringe free. I still mask, like, to this day, and it's like, not because, like, I feel like I need to, but it's just because I don't know how not to.
No, understandable.
It's hard. It's hard unmasking when you've done it for, like, most, if not all of your life.
It's true. It's true. Being forced to it sucks.
Oh my god, yeah.
You're kind of on the chill side. Open up the floodgates. Yeah, hit $500. Hit $500 in the charity donations. And I will. That was the reward. Is you want to see me at my most autistic? I specifically said, for those of you who aren't aware, at the top of your chat, you will see that we are raising money for the Autism Self-Advocacy Network. If we hit $500, I'm going to do a Kenshin info dump stream where that's all I'm going to talk about for as long as I can talk about it.
Oh, so like the final boss of autism, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah. Love it. Love that for you.
That'll be it.
Paid. How funny is that?
If you wanna, it'll be charity. It's good for you, and you can write it off on your taxes.
I've just finished my fucking taxes.
I know. For the people who haven't.
For the people who haven't, yes.
Charities are write off on your taxes. The goal is a total of $500. Masking is an unfun thing to do. Had to mask religiously for like 3 years. It was an unfun experience. I'm glad I don't have to do it anymore. Same.
Oh, God, yeah.
For me, not masking is just having a 1,000-yard stare. Understandable.
Mood.
I also wanted to ask, And if this is something you don't want to talk about, we don't have to. But I was wondering, because I don't know if y'all know this. Wondering, thank you for the $25. I appreciate that immensely. If you don't want to talk about this, we don't have to. But I was wondering, do you think that being, as some of you might not know, Mortis is a POC?
Yeah.
A person of culture. But as a person of color, I was wondering, do you think that the experience that you have is different from the perceived, like the more commonly perceived, like the white experience? Do you think that adds to it at all?
So this is kind of a hard one to answer because as is my James Porter, you shut your mouth. I do not like feet. I'm Mexican. That's amazing.
Why can you not like feet if you're Mexican?
I don't know what the correlation there is, but person of culture, fucking... No, I do not like feet. God. But no, see, that's a hard one. No. But no, see, that's a hard one to answer. Because as is, my upbringing wasn't very, standard for a POC household.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's not just my mother who does this, but my grandparents, when they first came to this country, they were very wait, hold on. My great grandparents, when they first came to this country, they came to this country with the intention of becoming as Americanized as possible. And that kind of carried through with my grandparents, less so with my abuelita, but then again with my mother. So my upbringing, well, yes, there were some aspects of Mexican culture in it. It was also very, Americanized.
Right.
You know? But even then, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like mental health as a whole in Mexican households is not very talked about.
No.
It's, I don't want to say it's kind of taboo in some households.
I've noticed that amongst my my friends who are people of color, that quite a few of them have talked about that in POC households, mental health especially seems to be a weird, a not well talked about or explored thing.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. I hate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's something that affects everybody. I don't think there should be any shame in that.
There really shouldn't be, but, something, Jesus. Which actually does have some play on that in terms of my household. My parents were deacons.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
My grandfather was a pastor as well. For a very prominent Spanish-speaking church in Neo Francisco. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, to be fair, I also didn't realize that my parents were deacons until recently.
Thank you, Daedalus.
I just thought they were very cool with the church that we used to go to.
I mean, you're not wrong. They are.
Yeah. So, oh my god. We used to go to this church in Neo Francisco that was okay, one of my this has some relation, I promise, I swear. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite horror movies of all times is Michael Suave's The Church, right? Mm-hmm. The church that was filmed in was this church in Hungary, and it's like, oh, I don't remember the name of it, but think like very gothic looking kind of church.
Right.
Okay. The church.
You said it was a church in a horror movie. That's all I needed.
Yep. That's a movie I want to watch with you, by the way.
Sure.
Ooh. But
Ooh.
but we're autistic. So the church that my parents used to be deacons at is kind of similar, but it's very like kind of like a mid-century modern type of gothic-esque church, I guess. But I used to be able to like go all over the fucking place in that church.
I'm sorry,
And
I'm sorry, real quick. I just read chat. I never made my first communion. I fell asleep in the catechism. That's so good.
Jesus. But
Sorry, continue.
no, it's okay. But no, yeah, I was kind of allowed to like go and explore the church as much as I wanted to, and I never really knew why, because I think other kids got in.
Ah. Oh. Has Mortis died? We've lost him, chat.
But here we are.
Oh, jeez. I guess Crusader Heaton may be a bit jarring. I do play a paladin most of the time.
This is true.
So, there's no clean transition. So, as per always, I've asked my guests, to talk about their hyperfixations, and their special interests. And I didn't even have to ask you. I'm gonna regret this. So, Skyrim.
Yeah. Hi.
How have the Rigmore streams been going?
Oh God. So, listen. The Rigmore series as a mod is very interesting, okay? Because technically, well, yes, there are some pretty jarring bugs here and there. It's not bad, and it's a very unique experience, right? On the technical front. The writing, however,
Is bad.
like, it's pretty bad, yeah. There's no real choice or any actual like opportunity to roleplay out your character, so you're kind of on a railroad.
Sucks.
Especially during like the first Rigmore Bruma. The second one, there's a little bit more choice, but it's like not really like. Hateful Eight, we are talking about Skyrim. However, right now specifically, we're talking about a specific Skyrim mod. I think the thing that I keep going back to, it's interesting how someone wrote this character and thought that this would be charming.
You've shown. I've seen some of the clips. Yeah.
Last stream, I had to save to beat the shit out of Rigmore twice, just because she's gotten so fucking annoying. But that's like, so that's one aspect of it, yeah. The other aspect is like there's this weird forced romance thing, but then at the same time there's like this father-daughter relationship that's being written here, and it's just very fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah, given
Like,
what I know about
mods.
Yeah, given what you've shown me of those mods, I can understand why it would be.
And that's not even going near the whole. Oh God, the body hair conversation, but we are not.
Yeah.
I genuinely do not have the mental spoons for that, so we're not going to go there.
So as per usual, as I did with Crafty, where I outed him for his autistic behavior of having a spreadsheet of Common Writer quotes, I am going to now out Mortis.
Oh God.
So the way I discovered that Skyrim was one of Mortis's hyperfixations was when, and I shit you not, I woke up in the morning to 126 DMs on Discord. That's started with what was it?
Was it the Kaiden modding stuff? No.
No.
Before then.
No, it was when you first started yelling at me about the Skyrim romance mod.
Oh God, yeah.
It was.
Oh my God.
How did it what was the? You said
probably some sort of like this fucking whore or something like that. I don't know.
No, you said something very akin to like we all aboard the fuck train or something like that.
Oh God. No, that sounds about right. I don't remember.
And then it was page. You know what? Hang on. Let me see if I can fucking find it.
It was just pages of me like bitching about this one follower that I had picked up.
Hang on.
As you're searching this up, I do love Skyrim. Skyrim has a very, very near and dear place in my heart, despite how shit the game is. Skyrim was the first like real video game that I had ever played, and this was like in 2015. I wasn't much of a gamer back then, because I didn't really have a computer that could run it, but my computer could run Skyrim. So I played Skyrim, I modded it, I fell completely in love. Truly, there is no greater feeling that I've ever experienced than loading into the game, finally being able to walk around and just exploring. If you're familiar with Skyrim, the way the intro ends is that you're placed out of this cage, and whichever follower you're with is like, looks like that dragon's gone now. It's probably best we split up. My relative works the job in Riverwood. And then you can either stay together and you get a little introduction on some things in Skyrim, i.e. the Standing Stones and Bleak Falls Barrow, or you can just kind of go off on your own and explore. And I went off on my own and I explored, and I fell in love. So it was that little snowy area outside of Helgen where that the cave exit is, and it just, I don't know, it was the most serotonin I had experienced from a situation like that. And just recently, I finally was able to play Skyrim Special Edition, and while it wasn't exactly the same feeling, it was pretty fucking close, and I don't know. It made me so happy. I don't know how else to say it.
You don't need to. It gives you the dopamine, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So I found the origin.
Oh, fantastic.
Because it started, what I was thinking was the phrase left turn was what I was thinking of. Because the first time it was the rant about cyberpunk.
Yes, it was. Yeah, no, I remember that one.
But I found it. I found the conversation. At 3:11 in the morning. I got a text from you at 3:11 in the morning. And it goes as follows. Most of these are a sentence and then a new message, which is why there were so many notifications. Mm-hmm. But it went as such. By the way, all of this is in all caps. Oh boy, Heaton, it's car time, but this time no left turns, only crashing, because that's all this piece of shit mod does, crash. So, okay, I've gotten to the end of this stupid mod once, but that was a hot couple of updates ago. This is about the Skyrim romance mod, by the way. I've speed ran to the point of just before the pregnancy, but it's different from how I remembered, worse even. So, usually when I play Skyrim, I play with the characters in mind. So with this in mind, I play Amalia very neutral. She's on her own side because she doesn't know much about anything. She does want to make the wrong choice. This, however, goes out the window when dealing with a very delusional man who thinks you're bearable, I guess, means I love you, and if you touch me again without my permission, I'll kill you, means she's just playing hard to get. Every twist, every turn, every fucking option I could tell him no, I told him no. Sex? Fuck off. I'll freeze you. Thank you very much. Let me take you to a secluded spot so I can kiss you. I'm shouting you off this fucking ledge and I'm not healing you. Here's my ring because women like trinkets. Here's it back because I don't bloody want it. He has the fucking audacity to propose after I've made it very clear I'm not interested in him more times than I can count. He gets all hissy when I say no. Kinda. There's a point where you can say no to him anymore, and that's shitty. When he tells you he really loves you, he hits you with a don't say it to me if you don't mean it back. The options, I love you too. Well, I love cats. I guess you're alright. Finally, you idiot, I've been waiting for so long. Where's my I have nothing to say to you? Because really, at that point, Amalia would start swinging, and she's not stopping. And then he proposes. He puts the ring on your finger as if you've already said yes. What? That's not how it works. It's a stupid pop-up message, not an actual ring. Fuck off! And it just goes, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes. So,
hold on. Wandering just before the pregnancy update. Listen, if you want to hear more, I will be streaming tonight. I will be playing Skyrim. I will talk about it.
So
8:30 p.m. PST.
So for context, for the chat, for context, these messages start at 3:11 in the morning. They stop at 3:50. So he was doing this in my DMs for almost 40 minutes straight.
This was not the first and not the last time that I've done this at ungodly hours of the evening.
And it ends with, I'm so sorry, I know it's like ass o'clock over there, I'm so mad. And I respond with, it was 3:45 in the AM, but applause, very good.
It's just, oh my god. There are some mods in this community that, like, you say it and I just get started derogatory. I get so mad.
It was so fucking funny for me to just be minding my own business, and I'm like, why do I have 90 Discord notifications? Oh, they're all from Mortis. Love the passion behind him. We stand passionate beings. If Mortis is a possessor of nothing in regards to these, it's passion.
Yeah.
So, like,
it's passion and struggling to make situations funny, because if it's not funny, then it's not worth it. At least when it comes to me relaying this information. Because I know, like, you know, some of my friends have no interest in Skyrim, so I have to make it entertaining somehow.
It's so fucking funny.
And that's what matters to me.
And
listen, as long as it's funny and not annoying, you know?
True. And I need you to know that I love you with all of my heart, and I do read every single one of them.
Yes.
Every time you do it, I'm like, okay, I gotta know what is the dog doing?
It's like the same thing as, can I be mean for a second, you know?
Yeah, fucking every time. Has the energy of what the dog doing? The dog.
What is the dog doing?
The dog is hyperfixating, is what the dog's doing. So, Mortis has been trying to get me to play Skyrim.
I have, yeah.
And I'm resistant.
Resistant. However, we have come to a deal.
We have come to a deal. I promised Mortis that if he watches all of Rurouni Kenshin with me, then I'll play Skyrim.
So I'm watching all of Rurouni Kenshin with Heaton, and I'm having a great time.
I knew you would.
Not just because Rurouni Kenshin is a pretty good series, but also because I like spending time with my friends.
I have a lot
and also, I really want Heaton to play Skyrim.
Well, the benefit is that I don't have to buy it, because the minute that I even expressed the slightest interest, he bought me all of it.
I bought all of it. I think I got you. Did I? Hold on. Was it like? Did I get you Oldrim or Special Edition?
I can check.
I think I got you Oldrim because I don't.
Let me check. It was very fucking funny. Because I was like, I've been thinking about it, and he goes, how seriously? And I'm like, I don't know. Been noodling around with the idea, why? And then immediately he's like, check your Steam.
Mm-hmm. Hateful Eight, that's the anniversary edition. That kind of gets updated automatically if you have special edition, which so in 2016 if you had Oldrim, then you just got special edition. I didn't find that out until 3 years later when I looked at my Steam and was like, when did I get this? Because I never bought it.
Is it in... Oh, it is.
It should just be like
I
the
got
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was the Elder Scrolls. I was like, why the fuck can't I? And then I'm like, oh, that's right, on Steam it's labeled as Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
I'm a fool.
So, is it just the Elder Scrolls Skyrim or Skyrim's Special Edition?
It's just Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Oh, okay, then yeah, that's Oldrim. That's
And
the
then
functional version.
And then you got me the add-ons.
The DLC, yeah.
Elder God and a puppy sitting in a room 5 feet apart because they aren't 5 feet apart. Does that mean they?
Yes, we are autistic.
We are. Now Heaton can get a goth big titty girlfriend.
I mean, this is true.
Skyrim the Tism edition.
Skyrim the Tism edition.
Well,
yeah,
I wanted...
Listen.
So I was asking about the lore, because I'm like Mortis, I like to roleplay. So I was like, I was asking a little bit about the lore, and he told me about Khajiit, because I was like, I want to know more about the cat people. And then...
there was a TikTok that was talking about, like, some of the Khajiit types that are in elsewhere.
Well, because you were just telling me about them, and then I was like, oh, and I'm like, oh, Mortis was telling you about this. And then on that TikTok, I discovered the Alfiq.
Yep.
And I sent to Mortis, and I was like, I want to be that! I want to be a cat! I think that's hilarious!
Yeah, for the benefit of chat, the Alfiq are just house cats.
They're just cats. But they can talk.
And they can do magic.
And they wear clothes. And they're cute.
And they're also very fucking dangerous spies.
Well, yeah, because cat. I just...
Oh, Hateful Eight, we don't have the time. We just don't have the time for that one.
But I was like, I want to be a cat. Is there a mod where I can be the kitty? And he looked, and there was not.
I'm still looking, by the way.
I want to be an Alfiq.
Yeah. That being said, so Hateful Eight has brought up some concerns. I need to be very clear here. On one hand, while I do want Heaton to have the good, serious role-playing experience with Skyrim, I also want Heaton to have the best fucking time ever. And that's why I think
you have to be bipedal, which is cringe.
You do have to be bipedal, but listen, we're close. There are centaur mods. You know, we're getting there.
Oh, black, I'm she, they, so both work. I will also accept she pronouns. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But listen, I think it'd be funny. My brain says,
really funny.
Listen, I want the Dragonborn to just be a fucking cat. I think narratively, that's hilarious.
Yeah. No, it would be really funny. But so again, while I do want Heaton to have a good, serious time role playing in Skyrim, I also want Heaton to have a good funny time. So when I went to visit, there was going to be a plan of like, and it didn't really work out too well, and that's okay. But the plan was to have Justin and I install a bunch of surprise shitposty mods onto Nexus for Skyrim.
I do want to do, after I've played it for
Heaton go in blind.
I was gonna say, after I've played it for a little while, I still want to do that again. That'd be funny.
Yeah. Wondering, I have not told Heaton much about the Dwemer, I don't think, but
I
that
know
is something.
they're the ones who made the robots, right?
They are the ones who made the robots, yeah.
And you've told me a little bit.
So they're called dwarves, quote unquote, but they're not dwarves, they're really fucking tall. Where the fuck do they go? You know, that's a good question.
Same place as Neptune.
Yeah, that's... You know, that's a question for Kagranak. And I'm curious about the Centaur mods. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. Most of them are bad. I'd give it a couple more years before re-examining it, to be honest.
Oh, I also wanted to share, because I am unironically a little interested in some of the horror mods I've heard you talk about. You've mentioned that they exist, and I'm curious. As a spooky liker.
I'm sorry, hold on, one more time?
I said, as a spooky liker, you've mentioned horror mods a couple of times.
Ooh, yes, okay. So, there's one really, really fucking good one that I actually think you'd really like. Not just because, ooh, hee hee hoo hoo, scares that are actually really fucking effective and not jump scary at all. But also, this mod is really good at creating an uncomfortable, spooky atmosphere. There's two that I really want you to play through. The first one is Clockwork, for those aware in chat, which is like, oh my god, it's really up your alley, to be honest. The second one is called Dark End, and it's not exactly a horror mod, but it is one of the more interesting mods where you don't have a quest objective, you don't have like you don't have very much guidance, you just have the desire to explore and a mystery of this like abandoned island city. And it's really fucking good. Oh my god, Heaton. I don't do very well with horror because you know, a lot of it is jump scares and spooky faces and hee hee hoo hoo, and that's not something that I can always handle.
He did get jump scared by a crow in Resident Evil Village so bad that he cried!
Yeah, no, that is true. I did stream Clockwork a while ago, and I was jump scared by bones once, and by a shadow, like from a lantern light rising from the floor. It scared the shit out of me. Not the light, the shadow.
Fucking... I love that my friends are babies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
the babiest of them all.
It's just so... Shut the fuck up. It doesn't scare me. I just hate it. Fucking... Oh! While you're here...
Yeah, hi.
So, Mortis, thanks to a recent... Was it a sub or a dono goal?
So I am currently running a fundraiser for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. It's a part of their Play Live event. It's me and a couple other VTuber friends of mine. We hit a milestone in the fundraiser.
So I was asked to provide a horror game.
Mm-hmm.
So while you're here, if we can take a momentary aside.
Oh, I would love to, yeah. So the reason why I asked you is because you're one of my best friends and you know what I can handle. And you know what'll make me piss my pants, so I think that'll be funny.
So here's the question, right?
Okay, yeah.
What are themes you cannot do?
Spiders are a big no.
Okay.
Trauma to the eyes is another big one.
Lots of arachnophobics in my friend group.
Yeah. And that's fucking bad for me. I think the only other one that I can think of is like so okay, this is kind of a weird one. In Resident Evil 7,
Signalis. Listen, here's the thing. I know what Mortis can handle, and again, Mortis got jump scared by a crow so hard he cried. I think Signalis would kill him. I think you would hate, you and I are relatively stalwart people. Mortis is not. Mortis would simply evaporate.
When it comes to horror. So when I was a kid, there was this one crime show that I was watching with my parents, and the show just barely showed a bit of a body. It was like these two old women fighting over this box, and one of them opened it and she's like, "Oh, a wig," and then she lifts it and it's a head. That shit scared me for like so bad that I could not sleep for a week. Okay, I'm baby. I am not joking. I am a pussy. I am scared so easily by things.
Oh, Dead Space would kill him. Dead Space would kill him on the spot.
Dead Space probably would kill me.
5 minutes of Dead Space would end his entire career.
God, yeah. Fucking, we don't have time for this. So that one, Resident Evil 7, there's that one, it's the mother of the Baker family, I think. How she has, like, the nest from her hoo-ha or something that bugs come out.
Yes!
I cannot handle any of that.
Gross. Yeah, I'm not,
None of that.
It doesn't freak me out, but it's gross.
It's super gross, yeah.
I know that you're... I have 2 suggestions.
Okay.
And it's going to follow, because I have a game that I really like, that I think is really good, that I want to inflict upon my friends.
Okay.
But I have 2 questions. How do you feel about cannibalism?
I'm fine with cannibalism.
Clip it, chat. Mortis eats people, confirmed.
No. You don't eat people!
Area werewolf eats people.
I can't believe we've done this! I can't believe you've done this!
We fucking got him, boys. And then, listen, I know how you are about, like... Because you had a hard time with Mortuary Assistant?
I did, yeah.
What about Mortuary Assistant broke you not even a full minute in? Didn't even finish the tutorial, by the way.
I didn't finish the tutorial at all, and it was one good scare. Fuck. Oh my god, I don't even know how to describe it. So, the thing... No!
Thank you, Zeddy! If you like eating people, let me hear you say hell yeah! Hell yeah! Got 'em! Get these motherfuckers!
But okay, so I have a really specific fear of like being watched specifically from like a window, right? So that was the scare that got me to quit the game because it just hit me so hard. So
like, how bad? Like extremely bad, or like...
It's something that triggers my paranoia really fucking hard. Like, quickly and hard.
Damn, alright, well, fuck. Get to shelve Cooking Companions for another friend. God damn it. Keep wanting people to experience that one.
I mean, hey, listen, mi amor, mi vida, mi corazón, I'll put it on the list.
Oh, you'll die.
I know.
One
Cooking
of-
with friends,
Cooking Companions.
cooking companions, okay.
The game you should play for your stream, it's called Mothered.
Mother, okay.
Mothered.
Mothered, okay.
Yeah, as in you were mothered, past tense.
Mm. Okay. So, cooking companions and mothered. Anything else?
I think Mothered would be great for you because like there aren't really any jump scares, but its atmosphere made me uncomfortable.
Ah, okay.
It was a good long stream of me being like, no, fuck, I don't like this, fuck you, fuck that, fuck this. My only request is that I would like to be there for that.
Oh my god, yeah, of course. It's a requirement. Are you kidding me?
I mean, I think Neverending Nightmares would be good for you, because that's
Never-ending nightmares, okay.
because it was a little like it wasn't quite enough for me, but I think you'd really like it. It does. I will warn you preemptively. That one goes a little hard on the gore.
Oh, I have no issues with gore.
Yeah.
Listen, as long as it's TOS, you know.
Oh, it's TOS. It's just like it's just
Intense.
yeah. A lot of like I'm trying to. My brain wants to phrase it as a lot of self-harm, but like not in the way you think.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Like there's not a lot of cutting or burning, but like it's the main character doing bad stuff to himself.
Ah, okay. All right, yeah. Self-destruction. Got
Yeah.
it.
I thought that one was boring. Yeah, it wasn't. Well, I think that its atmosphere is really good. It's just that, like, for people who partake in, like, a lot of horror, I think it's a little... I think it's not... It doesn't have the same punch. I think Mortis, who is Baby, would get a lot of enjoyment out of it. I think it
would.
Yeah. I think that's something you would like. Because it's got a great atmosphere, and it's really cool. It's just not... For me, in particular, it's just not quite enough.
Ah, I see.
Which
Which means it'll probably kill me. Ka-chow.
I will also always recommend Inscription. Inscription was fun.
Inscription, okay.
You get to play the spooky card game.
The spook. Oh, okay, I know which one that is. All right, cool.
That one goes some cool directions. I'm here for these devs. I'm here for...
Oh, yeah.
Now I want a clip of Heaton smiling and then brows furrowing as she pencil dives deep into thought. It happens a lot. You'll notice one of the things that I really like about my model is that Okuda made me very expressive. So a lot of the time you can see my, like, micro expressions, and I catch it all the time when I'm editing clips.
It's very good. It's very 10 out of 10.
Very good.
Heaton's very cool, and Okuda is very cool, and he did an amazing job, to be honest.
Indeed. I need him to get back in touch with me. I wanted outfits.
Yeah. I want him to open his commissions. Stop having your commissions be closed.
I want to give you money. Hey! Hey, Steam? Steam, what the fuck?
What's up?
I went to, just on autopilot, I went to the Steam store page and just was kind of idly scrolling down while I was talking, and I just saw, on new and trending, Magic Pussy, Chapter 1.
Oh. Wait, I have cooking companions. Hold on.
Yeah, I think I got it for you.
Ah, yeah.
Spooky.
Let's see, and then...
Main character harming themselves. Is that the game where the main character peels their blood? Yes! It's the guy where he where he pulls his he grabs one of the veins in his wrist and just pulls it out.
Ooh, that one might not work for me then. Which one was that one?
That's Neverending Nightmares.
Poggers. I'm actually going to remove that one from the list.
Yeah, it's stuff like that. He sticks his hand in a meat grinder.
It's just, okay, so this is really weird. Sticking hands in meat grinders, it's uncomfortable and it'll squick me out, but it's not something that'll, like, get me to stop playing. When it comes to veins, that's kind of it. That's it. GG. I'm out.
Just pull him right out.
Yeah. I can't. There's no way.
Slurp.
Stop.
What about Werewolf the Apocalypse? I wouldn't recommend that to him, because I recommend to him things that are good.
Yeah, and also I watched a playthrough of that one, and I do not think that game is good.
Oh yeah, he was there for some of that.
I was, yeah.
And it was not good. It was... I can't...
It was not good.
I still cannot believe that game literally ends with the, like, I'm gonna get that filthy animal, and then just credits.
Wow. I can't believe you finished it, to be honest.
I'm gonna be so fucking for real, I wouldn't have if Ben hadn't have paid me.
Yeah, God, that was what I was about to say, because Ben paid you.
It was sure a video game.
It was an experience, yeah. But, okay, so Cooking Companions, Mothered, Inscription, anything else?
I think those three are good.
Okay, cool.
They're all, like, tight, shorter experiences, so that way you won't be, like, sinking hours and hours into something.
Yeah, hell yeah. Nice. So I will put that to poll in my Discord, I think.
Cooking Companions, I mean, they all have something that's, like... Because, like, if I didn't give you something that wasn't gonna freak you out, then what'd be the point? Thank you for the follow!
Hey, yo.
But, like, yeah, giving you something that, like, something that wasn't gonna freak you out kind of defeats the point. So, like, Cooking Companions has a lot of the, like, because if you do it right, and you play it right, and you get the right ending, then you get haunted by ghosts.
Oh, interesting.
And you get, like, that's when you get, like, the whispering, the, like, the faces in different places, etc., right?
I see what you mean by faces. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be spooky, but I don't think it's... I think since it's a visual novel format, it wouldn't be as bad for you.
Yeah, I mean, I could handle Doki Doki Literature... Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Literature Club pretty okay, but also this is kind of... It's gonna freak me out, but it shouldn't be too bad.
You'll cry, but you won't die.
I'll cry. I won't die. Yeah.
Inscription has a lot of, like, good tense atmosphere shit that I think you'd like. I don't think that'll scare you so much as it'll, like, it's good tension. And Mothered is just very good.
I looked up the game page for Mothered, and I feel like that's gonna be the one, to be honest.
The perfect way to sum it up, I found it on the Haunted PS1 demo disc.
Yeah, Yep. Yeah, it looks like something that came from a fucking Haunted PS1 disc.
And it's so good. I had a fucking blast. That's my indie best of the year so far.
Oh, wow.
Love to work on a visual novel one day as a furry artist. I think I would thrive in that environment. I think you would. There's quite a bit of them. Speaking of visual novels.
Yeah.
Speaking of working on them. Are you?
Me?
Yes.
I have not put in much work, no. But listen, I'm gonna be honest. I did have another kind of important project that I had to work on before all of that. Just because of the time crunch on it. Something. Hashtag get those tits on a shaker. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can start working on them again. I'm close. I'm getting there.
I'm so close.
Again, part of it is like, one, I have a job. Two, I am very depressed on top of everything else. And
Cringe.
3, that depression does result in art block or looking at faces and realizing, oh, this looks awful, and then having to redo them like later down the line.
Mortis, I'd love to see some Franken titties at your own pace. Thank you.
Well, actually, I have some fantastic news for you. Those ones are already done.
Yeah, his are done.
Yeah.
Adam was the first one you did, I think.
Adam was the first one that I did. And then it was Drake, though I still have to make the outfit bases for him. Same with Sizo, and last I stopped, it was the unicorn one.
We did good tonight. I want Heaton's Fishwife game. That one's not solely mine. Justin and I are making that one together. The concept was Justin's idea.
Hey, Heaton, I have a question for you. Why is Cooking Companions labeled as a dating sim?
Don't worry about it.
Huh.
I'm gonna super need you to not worry about it.
Okay, cool. Cool.
You know, it'll be fine.
Fantastic.
Just don't, just make sure that you know who you're dating. It's fine.
That's ominous, but yeah, I feel like out of all these characters, one is very distinctly my type. So
Yeah.
God.
How do you, totally apropos of nothing. Apropos of, absolutely nothing regarding the character that's your type. How do how did you feel about, Clear's ending in Dramatical Murder?
No!
How do you feel about
Oh,
Clear's
God.
bad ending? How do you feel about that?
Hold on, his bad ending?
Yeah.
Oh God!
How do you feel about quadruple amputations?
Oh God! Listen, there was a lot more to that than just quadruple amputation.
There's no sex in
God,
it if it makes you
okay.
feel any better.
Yeah, but not by much.
Yeah.
Ugh, God.
Context quadruple amputations? Yeah. You know. No, it was a double amputation. Just took his legs. He still had his
No.
arms.
No, I thought they took his arms.
I have to double check. Hang on.
Oh, we have to double check. Fuck.
I'm confirming. Let me check the CGs. Nope, he still has his arms.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so it's just his fucking legs. God.
Well, and his
eyes.
it was his tongue as
And
well,
his
I believe.
Tongue, yeah.
I forgot how hard on the gore some of these CGs went.
Oh my God, yeah. No, listen, Dramatical Murder was a crazy fucking series. Oh,
Yeah.
I think the reason why we were confused is because of the sheer amount of fan art showing him without his arms.
You're right.
And I think I think where Clear's bad end ended, he was about to take Alba's arms. I think. I don't really remember all that well.
Yeah, I love somebody on I just saw, because I was looking up the CG, because I wanted to see if he had them in the CG, and he does. And I saw a Dramatical Murder confession post, if you remember confession blogs on Tumblr.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw though it's so sick, I love the CG where Ren is eating Alba alive. For some reason, I can't stop looking at it. And I'm like, dog, preemptively, like, not a sex thing.
No, not at all.
But, like, me too, sister.
It's like...
I'm
No,
so
yeah, no,
weirdly,
I get it.
because it's so, it's so fucked.
It's visceral and it's uncomfortable. It's kind of like watching a train crash, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much and you want to look away, but you just can't. And listen, Dramatical Murder was... I don't fully remember the story. I don't remember if it was good or not. The art is fucking fantastic.
I thought so. Welcome to another episode of things that somebody asked me, like, what's a thing that everyone else thinks is cringe that you really like? And I stand by, I really like Dramatical Murder.
Yeah, valid, to be honest.
I don't, like, its story isn't fucking groundbreaking or anything, but, like...
No, not at all.
But, like, Nitro... One of the things that Nitro Chiral does really, really well is that it makes stories that are very visceral in both a positive and a negative way.
And also sex.
And also sex. Like, the good endings are, like, heart-wrenchingly sweet.
Oh, they're so good. But then the bad endings are so, like, heart-crushingly awful. Like,
Ren's bad
some of them
ending
are sad.
almost made me throw up.
Oh god, no, valid.
Listen, cannibalism's one
Kojaku's-
thing, but, like...
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's pretty intense. I think Kojaku's bad end is the reason why I'm so into werewolves. No, I will not explain.
It doesn't mean anything. But it does say something. So you, how do you feel about, like, emotional manipulation? How do you feel about that?
Well, I've experienced a lot of it, so not good.
Kojaku's bad end is it for you, huh?
Not in that way. Because, mind you, I got into Dramatical Murder when I did not have the brain cells for Dramatical Murder.
Oh, me too.
So I didn't fully process all of what was going on. All I saw was big feral hot man, tattoo, red hair. Werewolves.
Fair.
And that's where we are now.
What type of game? It's an eroge.
It's porn.
It's porn.
It's porn. It's absolutely porn. You know what? You know how we've been, like, talking about, like, fansly streams and stuff?
Yeah.
I feel like Dramatical Murder is something that we should try doing for one of those streams.
I think that'd be fun.
Like, revisiting the series. I think that would be really fun, yeah.
I'd love to. Mortis and I have, we talked about playing, the new one, Slow Damage. On his fansly.
It was that one, and then also, and we still have to do this, by the way, the fucking, oh my god, I don't have it saved anymore, hold on. You know the one. You know which one it is.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What was it called? Fuck.
I hope we're having the same thought.
I hope we're having the same thought. Holy shit. When the fuck did I get Gorilla? Oh my god.
What?
I have Gorilla Tag on my Steam list. I don't remember buying it. Here we go.
Yeah, at any goddamn second. Where were the fucking ads for it? The price of flesh.
The price of flesh. Yes, that's it. The campfire experience.
You know, chat. Mortis is one of my best friends.
Mm-hmm.
One of my best friends in the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
And I question that.
Yeah?
Every time we have this conversation. Because, you know, something as something of a horror creator myself, I question my friendships with monster fuckers on the regular. And then this one will just say things like that. I'll be like, hey, this game came out. And this thing happens in it. And he'll go, oh yeah? And I'll go, yeah. And I'll show it to him. And he'll be like, yeah, harder, daddy. And I'm like, I hate you.
I didn't say harder, daddy. I don't have a daddy kink.
No, you said...
I will say some fuck shit like, oh, haha, turn me into a marshmallow. Hee hee hoo hoo.
Yeah, roast my chestnuts over the open fire, sir. Thank you. Like,
roast me like a s'more.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
And listen, I said what I said. He's hot. I have no sense of self-preservation.
Yeah! I mean, he is! He also, like... He also lops off your head with an axe!
He does. Eventually. Listen. Ka-chow. I don't know.
So who was your favorite in Dramatical Murder?
Kojaku.
Good. It's the right answer.
Yeah. Kojaku, Clear was another good one, but not like Clear is like a romantic partner, as in I kinned Clear for a hot minute.
Well, yeah, you're trans.
Yeah. It was
every
Clear
trans person I know kinned the robot.
Well, no. Us trans men kin noise too.
Gross.
Which I also did.
Oh, gross! Cringe!
It was for a very short time. I just like the little bunny cubes that he had.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that was it.
That was it! I was obsessed with those little things. I thought they were so cute.
Hang on a minute. For reference, we're gonna put you on blast. Okay. You want me to blast you? You want me to put you on blast? So you were a noise kinny, huh?
Vaguely, barely, but
vaguely,
yes.
barely.
So I was a noise kinny for about maybe 2 weeks, and then I was a clear kinny for the rest of my.
For 2 weeks, huh? So, you know, for chat's benefit.
Oh God.
For 2 weeks, huh?
Mm-hmm.
For 2 weeks?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know about for 2 weeks, Mortis. I'm seeing some influence, you know?
Well, okay.
Just,
listen. All of Dramatical Murder influenced myself, my style, and my art style in some way, shape, or form.
You know? Just, you know, I'm just saying.
Also, the type of punk I am is influenced heavily from the music bands that I like, not the fucking piss baby shit that Noise is. Hold on.
I'm just saying.
I just really like Sting. Fuck off.
Whose Jet Set Future Radio OC is this? I have some bad news for you. They all look like that.
They all look like that, yeah.
Wait. What's the look?
Oh my god. I'm surprised you haven't called out I'm surprised you've not looked at Kojaku
No, that's from
and
The
then
World
called
Ends
out
With You,
Tashi.
if I ever saw it.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Oh yeah, no.
Oh,
Because
God.
Kojaku and Tashi look nothing alike.
No, but the neck thing that Kojaku has was very... The
Oh, that
reason
I-
why
yeah.
Tashi has... Yeah, Tashi has his neck guard. So does Kojaku.
Hang on, let me show you our boy.
That was a direct dramatical murder reference.
Let me show you our boy. The right one. The good answer.
The correct answer.
Yeah. There is a right answer, and the answer is Kojaku.
It's always Kojaku.
Well, because everyone the bit that we keep leaning on, because it's the only right bit, is the fact that in every other bad ending, the love interest is mean to you. And not even in Kojaku's bad ending is he mean to you.
No, never.
Because he would never.
He would never. He's too sweet for that.
He is in fact baby. And he's the love of my life, and why will become apparent the moment you lay eyes on him.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm what we in the industry like to call predictable.
Yep. I will say, there is something very appealing about men who sometimes lose control around you. That's all.
Yeah. Little bit. You know, just
So once again,
just a little
circling
bit.
back to the topic of me and werewolves.
That's a different font, Mortis. Listen. I've said before, and I'll say again, if you can find, if you want to distill down the exact formula for Heaton's taste in men,
It's Kojaku.
it's Kojaku. Like, this is it.
Yeah. No,
Like, all of the,
Same.
like,
Same.
if you were to look at literally, like, everything about, like, my taste in guys, it's Kojaku.
It's wee Mortis Taylor. Shut the fuck
I have a theory, GG.
Fucking, he is buff. He is a little bit older. He is the kind big brother archetype. He has the gap moe, in that he's very charming and cool and smart and well put together, except the fact that he's a big, sweet, romantic baby who gets all soft and squishy around the people that he likes. Has a samurai.
Sometimes
He has a samurai aesthetic. He has tattoos. He has cool scars. He has a cool, great weapon. It's just all of it. It's all of it.
fucked like a monster truck. He also sometimes loses control around Alba.
A little bit. And then he gets so flustered and sweet, and that the first time that they have sex in the good ending, he gets a nosebleed because he's just so into it.
No. That's the thing that he does with, like... Yeah. No, I remember that. Oh, God. Fuck.
Hang on, I'm showing
God, I love that.
I'm showing the image from the good ending. Hang on.
That's not the only time that he's gotten a nosebleed either.
This
Like, he did a couple times throughout Alba's route.
look at them.
So sweet.
I love him, Your Honor. The perfect man.
Yeah, God. Oh my God. It's so,
Look at
like...
how fucking big his hands are.
His hands are fucking massive, yeah. So I've not really explored, like, dramatical murder since I, like, fell out to that hyperfixation in 2014, yeah? So it's interesting, like, coming back to it nearly a decade later and looking at like some of these characters and realizing, oh no, wait, this had a huge impact on the things that I liked when I was younger. Hold on. Because I knew that it had a huge impact on like my art and stuff, but oh my god, hello?
The chemicals were altered and then never unaltered.
Something autistic just happened here. Oh, goodness.
Fucking Jesus.
I'm not wrong.
You're not, but I get it. I was luckily old enough that it didn't alter my brain chemistry too heavily.
Mm.
I was already here.
Yeah. Yeah, God, I should not have been into dramatical murder when I was 14, but
No.
you know, the internet be interneting. Here
We
we
were,
are.
I was talking to Lio about this, where we were commiserating about the old days and about the kids now. And I was like, yeah, you remember... I was like, you remember the...
It's already old, Daedalus! No!
Shut the fuck up. I was like, yeah... I was like, you and I had very different experiences. And he goes, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, because I was a Fujoshi. And he goes, what? And I'm like, okay, I need you to know...
Old man didn't know?
No.
Oh, God.
Well, because he's an old man.
Yeah.
He's 10 years older than us and a guy, so he didn't know.
True.
So I was like, so when you were in the yaoi scene and you were my age, you took what you could get. It's why all of us, if you have a conversation with anyone who was a Fujo in those, like, mid-2000s, we all watched the same anime.
Yeah.
We've all seen Okane Ganai. We've all seen Gravitation. We've all seen Sensitive Pornograph. We've all seen, I almost said Sayuki. That's not right. We've all seen, you know what I mean? Like, we've
yeah.
like, the pool is, we've all seen Junjo Romantica. We've, like...
So it's either you've seen it or you've seen clips of it from YouTube and used to watch that obsessively.
Right.
And you also watch the old, like, 80s, 90s stuff that was free on YouTube that people just uploaded full episodes of.
Right. So you were in the, so you knew, right? And Dramatical Murder was one of those things. It's why fucking Mortis and I were clowning on this girl on TikTok who was like, oh, you all remember, like, accidentally finding Dramatical Murder when you were... And I'm like, bitch, you didn't accidentally find shit!
No.
There was a Tumblr blog that we all...
accidentally find... Okay, hold on. No. Because there's some build-up that we need to establish here. You accidentally find fan art or pictures of Dramatical Murder. You don't accidentally download Dramatical Murder. That's not something you do. That's not possible.
No!
You had to fucking...
You had to
God.
change your computer's location to being in Japan. You had to... Oh God, there was a bunch of, like, technical computer shit you had to do because you had to follow a guide.
Change the locale. You had to download a specific program that was, like, Japan exclusively. Fucking, you had to download the fucking Matrix.
You had to download the fucking English port. Like, you had to
jump through so many hoops, and it was so easy to fuck up those hoops. And I fucked up those hoops so fucking bad. I was only able to get Reconnect to work on my computer. My oldest computer was stuck in Japanese for the rest of the time that I had it, and I never figured out how to go back.
You only played Reconnect.
I didn't even finish it. I don't even remember it.
I'm so sorry.
No, because people would upload the clips from Dramatical Murder onto YouTube. But
No!
YouTube was a very different platform back then.
For those of you who remember, the reason why that's a big deal of like, oh, I only played Reconnect. So Reconnect was the second game, air quotes, was the DLC basically. Yep. And it was the endings but extended. Both the good ones and the bad ones.
And tripping virus is ending. Don't fucking talk to me about that one.
Yeah.
I'm still upset. Fuck.
How do you feel about snakes? Unrelated, how do you feel about snakes and butt chugging? It's fine! He would have just died of alcohol poisoning. It's fine!
Hey, so you know that fun, funky, fresh thing where, like, I built the back rooms under the houses in the old Minecraft server?
Mm-hmm.
I had another friend that I was super close to who was also into dramatical murder.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, as a fun, funky joke, I would build, like, the rooms from Reconnect on this hidden under builds in this this creative server that we used to play in. And that room was one of the ones that I built way back.
You're a monster.
I'm a monster, I know, but it was funny at the time.
Why would you do that?
It was funny at the time.
If you do that to me, our friendship is fucking over. If you
not for dramatical murder. No.
If you drop me in the snake fucker's room, we're done. We're done professionally.
No, not the snake fucker's room. Maybe the back rooms again. I don't know.
The back rooms was funny. I love that.
The back rooms was funny.
I love that clip.
Listen, I will do it if it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's
Oh yeah.
Honestly, if it's funny and chaotic, then I'll probably do it. That's the way I operate.
It's true.
Because I'm nothing if I'm not funny. No.
Fucking I've talked about this before, is Mortis's shitpost game is on a whole nother level.
Oh yeah.
And to kind of wrangle back to the original topic, do you think your autism made you funny?
Yes, 100%. Without a doubt. If not for autism, I would not have built the back rooms under our houses because it would be funny. If not for autism, I wouldn't have built multiple scenes from dramatical murder, the rooms that they took place in, the room where it happened, if you will, under builds on my other friend's creative server, okay? If not for my autism, I would not be making a video to raise up Crafty's wife. Fucking the Yippee War. If I were not autistic, the Yippee War would not be an inside joke in our streams. Oh my god, my autism absolutely had some impact on my humor. Because, so my humor was always, weird, but also kind of snippy. Especially in, high school and middle school and stuff. But, the other thing that, my autism... Again, so how you said, your autism, you'll repeat things if they're funny.
Mm-hmm.
I quote shit all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's funny. Constantly. So, yeah. No, 100%.
I'm going back through, so for those of you who don't know, Mortis, our dearest, beautiful boy, Mortis, he's something of an artist.
I am. Oh god, what did you find?
I'm just looking at some of our some of the shitposts from Curse of Strahd.
Fucking, if not for my autism, I would not be spamming you at 3 in the fucking morning with funny rants about Skyrim.
I'm just scrolling through our fucking Curse of Strahd chat and grabbing all of the funny memes that Mortis has drawn.
It's something I'm very good at. Oh,
I forgot about the origin of the fucking Upsetty Amalia. So, fucking,
Oh,
hang
goodness.
on.
If you want to put one on screen and I'll
Oh,
explain
I'm-
the context behind it.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I've got you, BB.
Yes, perfect.
So, so here's our, so here's some of the fucking memes from our Christmas Straw chat.
So for a bit of context for this one.
Hang on, I'll just share my, so you can
Yeah,
see.
go for it.
There we go.
Oh, I had your stream open. But yeah, so the context for this one, this is my character Amalia.
My
Amalia,
wife.
My wife. Yeah, no, this is Ulrich's wife. Amalia, Ben decided looked very similar to some of the art of Tatiana. And so Ben was like, I've connected the dots. So Amalia's getting Tatiana'd in Curse of Strahd. And I drew Amalia very visibly upset with a sweater that says, I am not Tatiana.
Continuing forth.
So this was, we had just gone to a church, and it was where the angel guy was who lost his wings, and he had made a corpse wife for Strahd to get his wings back. And so we all, like, Strahd had came in, and we all hid behind a curtain, and I'm not sure who failed the save, but he found us and used calm emotions and invited us to the table. And I don't remember what it was exactly, but I remember Strahd had like sniffed the air and he was like, "You two have been intimate," with like a smile. And I remember being so like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
So it was this. So it was this image followed by this one.
Yep.
Ulrich and Amalia. Followed by Grayson.
It was like everyone's reaction to it. It was Ulrich, Amalia, Sasha, and then Grayson.
Oh, this one was the when Amalia got turned into a vampire.
Yeah. Oh god, I can't read what that one says.
I can't feel my skin.
I can't feel my skin. And then everyone else's reaction to it. Yeah.
fucking Sasha is so good.
He's so concerned.
Fucking Ulrich and just Esmeralda's just sitting there taking notes. Oh, the faces are the best. This is Mortis's
it's
special
one of my-
skill.
Especially when it comes to like little shitpost drawings like this. Yeah.
The fucking dog.
Shenanigans. Dog. Was his name Frank?
I think so, yeah.
This guy's name.
I think
God
it was
damn.
Frank.
Oh goodness.
Fucking truly, like, listen, Mortis is wonderful. Mortis is a gift, but like the gift that keeps on giving are Mortis's fucking shitpo.
It's so bad because I don't fully remember the context of this one.
Oh, I do. This was when Amalia was trying to convince Ulrich to go with them.
Yeah. Okay.
She made the big puppy dog eyes at him so he wouldn't stay behind.
Yeah. I think I coloured this one in too.
You did? Hang on.
Yeah. Wait, the last image, why did one of them look like Shaggy? Because it was supposed to be like the D&D party is like Scooby-Doo characters. like drawn in the style of Scooby-Doo, and Grayson was Shaggy.
Yeah, there.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's so little.
She's so small. She's 5'4", but Ulrich is the size of a tree.
She's 5'4", Ulrich's 6'7", I think I said.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, also, we're gonna skirt past this one's TOS, I promise.
Uh-oh. The bulging steeple.
The bulging steeple. We lost it for like 5 whole minutes.
Most of the session, yeah.
We kept making jokes and kept giggling, and Ben was losing his mind.
Because so the book, for some reason, describes, like, the church we're at as having, like, it's a bulging church.
A bulging steeple was the words.
A bulging steeple. And I think it was like, yes. Oh my god, I can't even remember what it was now. Fuck. But it was like, yes. Not the... I don't even remember. Fuck. But I thought it would be funny to just draw the steeple bulging.
Like a penis.
Like a pianos.
The turgid steeple.
Yeah. The fucking rock hard staple.
I fucking hate it here. Fucking Mortis is so good. Your shit posts bring me such joy, such dopamine.
I'm so glad. Because sometimes I feel like they're not funny enough, but if they are, then that's perfect. That's
They're
wonderful.
always
Everything.
funny enough.
God, I'm so glad.
There never
Did I
comes
ever show you the time I drew the Dragon Age characters as Lion King characters?
No.
Oh god. That's something for after stream, I think. Because that's how long it's going to take me, not unless I have, like... And so it wasn't, like, specifically...
The artwork of Dio dying in the glue trap.
Oh, okay, no, I found it. So it's not, like, Dragon Age characters, it's just Logain from Dragon Age.
As a lion?
As a lion, yeah. Because his face is, like, super easy to translate into a fucking... There you are.
No, in a glue trap, like a G. Like that.
Mm-hmm. I have to draw... I have to draw Mortis dying in a glue trap now. Fuck.
You do.
Oh, that's another good one, yeah.
Holding onto my knees.
I use that one specifically whenever I want to ask you to do things. Like, i.e. finishing Daredevil. Wink, wonk, nudge, nudge.
We have 1 episode left.
We have 1 episode left, yeah. Wait! Was it 1 episode or 2?
No, it's 1.
Because we haven't gotten to the church yet.
Oh, I have to add this one to the fan art folder.
Hey, ayo. Oh, yes. In conjunction with my favorite meme I've ever made of you ever. Yeah.
I'm scrolling past all of the, like, actually good artwork because I'm trying to find your shit posts. His fucking shit posts. There's... Oh, God.
Listen.
For me. Nina, I knew it for you. Are you?
Oh, by the way, I just wanted to let you know, since I kind of keep forgetting about it. I do still have that post of yours saved where you said, "Oh, if Heaton were an animal, Heaton would be a Barozzi dog."
A borzoi, yeah.
A borzoi, yeah.
If I was a dog, I think I'd be a borzoi.
Yeah, because I wanted to draw that. But Heaton. So just as a heads up, that's happening eventually.
And it's not purely for the meme. It's just also when I look at Borzois, I'm like, yeah, that possesses the weird, like, long eldritch vibes that Heaton has, I think.
Yeah. No, true. But I'm also doing the meme.
I forgot about this conversation, fuck.
Uh-oh, what's up?
I was talking about how, drawing Artorias without his coat is hard. Because I keep making him a little too feminine, because I'm having a hard time drawing him, like, as skinny as he would be.
Yeah.
I said he's tough, because he's short, he's very skinny, his hollow prosthetic legs, his gaunt face. And I drew this, which I didn't like, because it was too feminine. Part of it was the posing, I think. But I was like, it's too feminine, I don't like it. And then this motherfucker responds with, built like...
Wait. And I stand by it. I think I'm right. I think I'm correct. I think that's the vibe.
I mean, Artorias is built like a wet cat, that is true.
Yeah.
I love this one, too.
Oh, God. Yeah. That one's one of my favorites. I just have to use it more, goodness.
Oh no, I turned you off, not the... I banished him to the
I'm
back
back.
rooms.
I'm here. Hello.
That being...
back rooms. It was awful.
That being said, I think that's the stream.
Yeah.
Oh
This was fun. Thank you for having me on. I'm so sorry it got, like, so derailed from the conversation.
No,
but I
that's...
feel like us derailing like this is proof further that we're fucking autistic.
Well, that's what I've been saying, is that the first half, like the first hour, is meant to be like the serious conversation, and then the second half is we talk about your hyperfixation, and then we just be autistic at each other.
Yeah, and here we are. This was super fun. Thank you for having me on.
You're very welcome.
Oh,
Thank you for
goodness.
coming.
Yeah.
I think, given conversations we've been having today, we're going to send you over to our Lord Jesus.
Jesus. God knows we fucking need it.
Yeah, we're
Goodness.
gonna... after all of this conversation about dramatical murder and, all of the...
Axes.
And
Skyrim and
Skyrim and all of the crimes that we...
uncomfortable daddy kinks.
We're gonna send you over, we're gonna cleanse your palates, and we're gonna send you to Jesus. But express ship you directly to Jesus. So
God,
go be nice. I'll see you tomorrow for a
Thank
lore
you.
stream. Goodbye!
And you can catch me tonight. Bye.
Yeah.
Hee-hee-hoo-hoo.